All right, we're back again, and this time I keep hearing that the Pixel Fold should have had the G3. All right, I was with you at first, but then one of my good friends explained to me how it works, and I'm here to do that for you. Gadget Beard. All right, welcome back to Gadget Beard, and we're in this kind of Pixel Fold rant series that I got going on. I didn't want to make a super long video and talk about multiple issues that people are having that I think they're not even a major concern or anything of that sort. That's my opinion. So I broke it down in a little mini series anyways. But one of the reasons that people are returning it because they're not satisfied with the G2. They said they should have had a G3. And I initially thought the same thing. But then I kind of was talked to by a good friend, and he helped me realize how this kind of foldable thing market kind of works. So the Pixel 7 was launched in, let's say, November, October. That's when the G2 was launched. Pixel Fold, June. It's halfway there. It's still the current processor for Google. All right, G3 ain't coming out to October until the G2 is 1 year old. In October, that's when the new processor would have come out. If Pixel Fold would have came out in with the G3, the processor is less than 6 months old. You know what I'm saying? Boom. It makes no sense. Less than 6 months old processor already been replaced? No, it couldn't happen. Now, if we would have waited for the G3 for it to come in, then by that time, next year in July, the processor is 6 months old already, and you're going to complain saying that it should have came out with the G4. You know what I'm saying? So it don't work that way. So let's look at the Galaxy Fold. The 8 Gen 2 processor came out with the S23 Ultra, I think sometime in February, if I'm not mistaken. And the Galaxy Z Fold 5 is going to come out here July, August, 6 months, and it's going to have the G2. The Snapdragon Generation 2. It's not going to have the Snapdragon Generation 3, right? It's going to have the one that is current for this year. So there's no way that the Fold could have had the G3. No, absolutely no way. They're not going to revamp and bring out a new processor every 6 months. So that is not a valid issue for you to return the phone, the Pixel Fold. Now, if you would have said, like, I don't like the processor G2, so I'm returning it because of what it does not offer or what of its flaws, then that's a valid reason for you to return it. But there's no way the Pixel Fold could have had a G3 and should have had a G3. If we would have waited to next year for the Pixel Fold to launch with the G3, that G3 Tensor chip would have been 6 months old by now, because the G3 launches in October with the Pixel 8. So you catch my drift? Am I making sense here? Let me know down in the comment section below if I'm making sense. Now, in order to fix this should foldables be the launch of the new chipset? Instead of having the Pixel 8 launch in October, should the foldable launch in October with the introduction of their new chipset? And should the Pixel 8 launch in July? Or should they launch at the same time? That is the question you need to ask yourself. That is the question we need to bring up. Because if foldables are the main flagship, which I don't think they are because they don't have flagship specs, not all of them at least. I know the Galaxy Z Fold doesn't have the Galaxy S23 cameras. Neither does the Pixel Fold. Doesn't have the the Pixel 7 Pro cameras. So they're not considered flagship. They're like a niche type of device. So it makes sense that halfway through the year, they're launching their Pixel Fold devices with whatever their current processor is. And this time around, it is the Tensor chip G2. And for the Galaxy Z Fold, it is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Is it Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 a better chipset than the Tensor chip from Google? Probably. And that's probably why you're upset, because the G2 is not capable of what the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is. But you already knew that. You already knew that since the beginning of the Tensor chip G1. So it's not a valid reason for you to be complaining out here and saying like, oh, I should have had this, should have had that, or should have had that. Maybe it is your opinion, but you should have just said that I'm not happy with the performance and the shortcomings of the Tensor chip G2, so that I'm returning it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. Let me know down in the comment section below if you kind of catch my drift. If not, then let me know that I'm completely wrong and I'm an idiot. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace!